What's up, guys? Welcome to Keto Rewind. I'm Jess, and today's video is going to be about my November plans. How am I going to survive Thanksgiving, and what challenge I'm going to kick off the month with. So let's get started. Okay, so by the way, it is, while the rest of the country is like super hot, in Texas it is cold. It's like 29 degrees today, so yeah, Mother Nature's kind of crazy. But I'm in North Texas. It's a way different climate up here. So anyways, let's talk about my plans. So every now and then when I need to have a little wind blown back into my sail, I like to do challenges. You can see I did the egg fast challenge right here. Well, this month I thought I don't have very much control over my Thanksgiving plans. We'll get to that. But I do have control over the beginning of the month. So why not kick off the month strong with a beef and butter fast? Now, you can look through Google, YouTube, and find a gazillion people's opinions on the beef and butter fast. But for me, I looked at everybody, and because I'm a researcher, I grabbed like 10 different people's approach and make it into one that fits what I want to do. So my approach is, a lot of people do a fattier cut of meat, like an 80-20 ratio, something like that. But I want to do a 96-4 or even a 90-10 ratio of fat to meat, because I want the higher quality fat that's put on it that I'm actually going to eat. I want that to be what I'm basically serving up. So what does that mean? Well, if you are not buying grass-fed, grass-finished beef, the fat that's in there is not the best quality fats. So the thought process behind this, and that's the Cliff Notes. There's all like a bunch of medical terms of, all that. But I'm just saying the actual fat content of an 80-20 cow or ground beef from a cow has a more unhealthy balance of fats. But you can increase the lean content of that to like a 90-10 or a 96-4, and then add a high quality fat on top. So it's kind of like a hack to save some money, to get, have a better quality beef in the long run. So the overall recipe is like a cup cooked of ground beef with like 3 tablespoons of butter or oil. Grass-fed butter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run up to Costco. I'm going to get a big thing of Kerrygold butter, because I like the quality of that butter. I like avocado oil that Costco sells, and that's what I'm going to grab. And then obviously the ground beef. You can switch out other proteins. It does not have to be beef. You can use any protein, but because it's a beef and butter fast, I'm going to stick to ground beef. And you can season it if you desire. And I plan on throwing some seasoning on there just to keep it, so I'm actually getting to eat it. Because I know with the eggs, I got kind of over eggs by the 5th day. So, speaking of duration, I'm going to do 5 days of the beef and butter fast. So I'm starting Sunday, which is a day before I'm going to weigh in. So I will get my weight officially started on Sunday, which is in 2 days from now. And then I'm going to stop Thursday, and I will upload or give you an update Friday. And that's this week. What my results were of the beef and butter fast. So I'm going to still work out. I'm going to proceed with my week as usual. The only difference, I'm going to make sure I get my electrolytes in. When you restrict your diet, you're basically eating 2 things. You want to make sure you get your electrolytes in. And you can get it through salt, or you can take a electrolyte supplement. For me, I take a pre-workout drink. Here's a picture that contains electrolytes and BCAAs. So I'm just going to use that, but you can make your own. You could buy one, whatever. I am going to drink bulletproof coffee, and then I'm also going to fast my 16-8 fasting schedule that I've been doing. So I'm going to do all this and report back on my results on Friday. So I'm excited to do this. If you want to come do this with me, let's do this together. Let's kick off the month strong. This way, we're kind of playing offense for when Thanksgiving comes. Speaking of Thanksgiving, let's talk about that. So for me, I'm in a particular not necessarily like a bind, but I'm going out of town to somebody else's house for Thanksgiving. That means not everybody there is keto. I swear this phone only beeps when I'm trying to make a video. Sorry. So not everybody's there is keto. However, my entire family is supportive of my keto lifestyle and the journey that I've been on. A lot of them actually even enjoy some of the keto stuff as well. So being that I'm not able to host, I was having major stress about it this past week, and I just was like, you know what? It is what it is. There's only so much you can control. So that's why I was like, you know what? If I just do a beef and butter fast and I'm, it's nice and clean and strict, I can live a little when I take my trip to Florida at the end of the month or for Thanksgiving. So we are going to be gone for 10 days. It's going to be hard because we're going to go by car. So there's a road trip involved both ways, there and back. We're in somebody else's house. We have hotels, all the family gatherings. So that week or that 10 days is going to be pretty high stress, but fun in a good way. But just getting the logistics of that and staying keto and staying on top of it, I'm just going to let loose and lay it up a little bit for that week. And then get right back on it when I return. So if you're like me and you're going out to somebody else's house, I'm going to volunteer to do dessert. Obviously keto is, I'm sorry, obviously turkey is keto. So I plan to eat lots of turkey, probably some green beans or something like that. And then I'm going to make my dessert and then maybe some mashed potatoes. But I'm going to make sure I get a walk in and keep moving to offset or keep fasting, that whole thing. So I was stressed before, but then I was like, listen, Jess, you got this. You know what to do. It's okay. Just put the work in where you can and be better when you hop back on. So that's my plans for Thanksgiving and my plan for the beginning of the month. So if you're like me, who really, you don't have much control over the week of Thanksgiving and the shenanigans that go with that, let's start the month off strong and get the work in, and then we kind of prepare or play offense for when Thanksgiving comes. So, let me know what your plans are. And then also, if you want to do the beef and butter fast with me, comment below. I will try to include a link or a couple links of where I got my info to do the beef and butter fast. And if you've done the beef and butter fast, tell me, did you like it? What were your results? So I plan on doing 5 days, and I will update you on Friday, my results. But obviously, keep it locked in here. Hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications. And I will see you at my weekly weigh-in, my week 38 weigh-in next. So I'm Jess, and you're watching Keto Rewind. Bye-bye.